see you. Thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated. I am Richie. This is Six String Fun. Gonna go into the Colin Hay catalog. Saw him last week. Great show. And he opened up with this tune, Going Somewhere. So, never really gave it much thought to play. Then I'm watching him play it. I'm like, oh, that's pretty interesting how he's doing it. And then I actually went online. I found a video he did about 2 years ago talking about the tune and how he was playing it. Because I as I'm watching him, I'm going, he's kind of playing something funky here as far as they're not straight up forward chords. And it turns out that, he was playing inversions. We're going to show you, I'm going to show you an easy way to play the song if you can't do the inversions. Stick around to the end. I don't want to kind of mix and match. It might get confusing. But it's very straightforward. He's just taking these inversions and putting the third in the bass note here on the sixth string for almost everything. And just kind of moving it. So this is actually a G to an F sharp. If I can play it right. That's the hard part about these inversions. You're kind of putting your fingers in spots where they don't usually go. So you got a G, an F sharp, and then an E. And here's where it ties together for me. This is the big chord in Spirit of Radio by Rush. So if you play it, just go in. Right? So that chord there, I love that chord. And Colin Hay just kind of taking it, moving it all over the place, okay? So you've got your third here. Here's your root, and there's your fifth. Technically, that's like a power chord, right? Even though it's on the fourth and third string, you don't think so, but it is. So we're going to take these three chords, which are the main chords for the song. And then we've got, so there's three parts to the song, I think. The verse, intro, actually the intro comes right in on the verse. And then you've got this kind of, I guess, the pre-chorus. And then the chorus, just two chords. Going somewhere. And we'll go through this. So let's take a closer look at this. It's a fun one to play, a little bit different. But like I said, I'll show you an easier way where it's pretty close, not exact, but you'll get through this pretty easily, I think, if you can't do it, the inversions. So let's take a look at it. Here we go. Going Somewhere, Colin Hay. We're using all six strings, but we're gonna mute the fifth string basically. Okay. So the first chord here is it's a G, because here's your root. There's a G, right? Power chord G. There's the octave. Here's our root, and we're just building it off of that. Okay, if you can see that. It's a little out of focus for that one. Right, so we've got that. And what we're going to do is we're going to... So it's G, F sharp, to the E. And the strumming pattern is... And those open chords, the first and the second string, use them. I mean, they're good for all these chords. If you want to kind of bring them in and out just for dynamics. I'm kind of going. All right. And what we're doing here is we're going through the verse. We're coming back to this F sharp as a turnaround to get back into that G. You hear that? All right, the chord shape is going to be, for the first chord, we're going to go 7, mute, 5, 7, open, open. Okay, that's for the G chord, the first inversion here. So 7, mute, because my finger is going to mute the fifth string here. Right, so it's going to mute it right there. So 7, mute, 5, 7, open, open. And then we're just taking that shape and we're shifting it up 1 fret. So we're going from the 5th fret to the 4th fret. Same thing to the 2nd fret. I believe you're going to play that pattern 3 times. We're going to do it 3 times. On the 4th time, we play the G to the F sharp. Instead of going to that E, we're going to go way up here to the 12th fret, which is basically a C chord inversion. So almost twice you're hitting that if you're counting. So 1, 1, 2. And then we're going to leave our pinky where it is for now, but we're shifting the other 2 fingers up a fret each. So it's a little bit of an awkward stretch. All right, so so that shape, it's going to be 11, mute, 9, 12, open, open. Okay? Shift. So each chord is getting like a 2 count basically, okay? 1, 1. All right. For the first time around the chorus, you're only doing that. And then we're going to go into the chorus chords. Going somewhere. So we're going to go to a B. I'm sorry, yeah. To the... No, I guess it's an A. So it's an A, I'm sorry. So it'll be 9, mute, 7, 9, open, open. It's an A. To the B. It's an open B, like Alex Lifeson with those open chords. Going somewhere. So we put that all together, hopefully I can get it to sound like this. Kind of got that. All right. So, and the other, I guess the benchmark here, the marking is that when you hear the vocals go up, as far as like in pitch, you know you're here at this point. And these aren't easy changes to make, by the way, so, it might take some time, but it's also a great lesson just in Triads. Right? So, that's pretty much the entire song. You got it right there. So you've got the intro / verse. Okay, we come up here for the pre-chorus. Probably the hardest part of the song because you're doing some awkward stretching here. Because you're going from, the C chord and you're moving up to a B, but we're kind of keeping that 5th where it is. So I don't have to make an augmented chord. I don't know. And then it kind of comes back into place where it's supposed to be. Right there, just like the other chords, okay? So again, that stretch there, we're going from, again, 12, mute, 10, 12, open, open, keeping the pinky where it is, but we're shifting these other fingers to 11, mute, 9, still at 12, open, open, and then the pinky kind of falls into place with the other fingers like we did for the other chords. So it'd be 9, open, 11, mute, 9. Boy, this is a lot going on here. Woohoo! Again, 11, mute, 9, 11, open, open. To the chorus, which is just, again, 9, mute, 7, 9, open, open. To this open B chord, which is going to be 7, 9, 9, 8, open, open. So again, the chords. G, your F sharp, your E. You got this C, and then I guess this is an augmented type of B type of thing, I guess. I don't know. And then you've got the A to another B. Woohoo, going somewhere. But those are the chords, okay? I told you there's an easier way to do this if you want. If you can play bar chords, you know, as an example, here's a G bar chord. But if you lift your finger, you still got these open strings ringing here, okay? You just have it's not an inversion, basically. Or it's a different type of inversion, I should say. So if you play your E chord, right? And we move it into position here for that G. So it's on the 5-5-4 open open. And you keep that shape in mind, you can use that shape for the whole song, basically. G, F sharp, E. Move it up to the C. The C would be right. And I would just hold that C a little bit longer than, you know, there's no really a change there to make. There's really, because we're going from here, if we're doing it the other way. Wow. Ho, ho. But if we just kind of play. And then the chorus could be, again, A to B. A lot of similarities to Xanadu by Rush if you're familiar with that one. And I mean, just in terms of the open chord usage, that's about it. But it's there. All right, go to the C, to the B, A to the B. So, I mean, I think for the most part, that's the song. I believe that's how he plays it live, the original way I showed you for the most part. I can't say I'm exactly sure, but I think I'm pretty like 95% there. That's how he plays it live. So give it a shot. It's a fun one to play. It's a great exercise for inversions and getting your fingers to do some things they typically wouldn't be moving into. But if you want to do something where you're singing along to it, you know, as a solo artist, and you know these chords don't work, just use the open chord. I think you can make it work. All right. So hopefully you enjoyed this one. See you on the next one. If you haven't done so, like, subscribe. Much appreciated, folks. I'll see you soon. Bye.